Y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. I hate saying welcome back to the channel because you're not really welcome back to your channel. You're just looking at me talking to you, right? Just one on one. And I keep going back to this. What am I looking at? I use the monitoring and control app on my phone, and I think this is the best external monitor you could ever have for a Sony camera. The best you can ever have, right? Why? It gives you access to everything on your camera. That's one. Everything on your camera you can control from your phone. Shutter speed, ISO, everything you can control, files, color, everything is on your phone. So I recommend if you need an external monitor. I need to calm down. I am not the best at this. When you ask this, I am not the best of shooting a video. However, I'm in the possession of gear acquisition where I think that the more gear I get is the better I become at video shooting or video editing, which is not true. Honestly, it's not true. The more gear you get, listen, there's people out here that's using Sony A7 I that's shooting better footage than people that's using FX3, and I am using an FX3 right now. And you cannot tell the difference between me using an XS3. I'm using an FX30. I mastered the FX30. Mastered it. Move on to FX3 because low light. Who needs low light when you have more light? Huh? You're getting a camera for better low light. What are you shooting in the dark? What are you, ghost hunters? Ghostbusters? You don't need it. You just need light. And I always suggest you getting a proper external light. I currently have a proper external light. I do. What's changing on my camera? I do have a proper external light. However, I'm on my balcony. This is my office. I'm on my balcony, so I don't need it out here because I'm getting tons of natural light. God damn. Why the bodies always drive chopped cars? I have no idea, bro. God damn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn, 3 bodies just up out of the most beaten up Honda Civic you can ever see. God damn. Shit. Anyway, so we have a lot to talk about today. I'm not whispering. I don't think I'm whispering, but we have a lot to talk about today. This mic is very sensitive. We have a lot to talk about today, and how y'all doing? Let's start off that. How y'all doing? Yeah, shit could be worse. I ain't nobody want to hear that shit. So, someone's smoking weed. Someone's definitely smoking weed. So, I was talking to my friend Vaughn yesterday, and Vaughn introduced me to a few other software other than DaVinci Resolve. I've used DaVinci Resolve for a minute now, and while I am not the best of DaVinci Resolve, I have at least know a lot about DaVinci Resolve. So I've been editing primarily in DaVinci Resolve, right? And I just wanted to see what more options are there out there. And my friend Vaughn, he put me onto, check out Vaughn page. He's pretty awesome, DP. He put me onto, the time I thought he was putting me onto Premiere Pro, but I didn't know he used Final Cut. But I must have misheard when he said that. So I actually got Premiere Pro, and I've been using Premiere Pro since last night. And y'all Premiere Pro users, yo, shit is easy. Listen, I mask somebody, put the words behind them. Took me 5 seconds to mask a clip and put text behind the person in Premiere Pro. My boy, when I do that in DaVinci Resolve, my computer whistles like a jet engine. To track and mask a subject whistles, and I'm not even using. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a Pro Max. I needed a Pro Max because I wanted to go into VFX. I've not been in VFX yet, but I wanted to go into VFX, so I got the Max. Right? Very much overkill for YouTube videos. I'm not gonna lie, very much overkill. So I had the Pro, I was using the Pro for a minute, and I was like, the Pro is good. It's still, I mean, exporting videos takes seconds. You don't need to put your I still have the M1. I still have an M1, and that's what I'm using for a minute. And then I got the M4 Pro, and the M4 Pro I've been using it for a minute too, and it's great. M4 Pro is great. It still buffers here and there, but it's great from what I'm doing. And someone saw me and were like, hey, I'm trying to get a new computer, blah blah blah. I was like, just buy it Amazon or Apple, And they're like, nah, I like yours and I need it right away. I'll give you this for it. And this person bought my laptop from me for more than it was worth. Of course, I gave them some assets. They get it with DaVinci Resolve, I guess. And I got a lot of. I'm not gonna mention their name to not put myself in a bad position, but I give them a lot of resources, a lot of sound resources and transition resources. So I gave them a flash drive with it. I gave them like a couple terabytes of assets. So that's good. That's good. Some SFX, VFX, all that they got. And I was going back to using the M1 for a minute. M1 is great. Whenever you render a video, you just know it's gonna. Just leave the video rendering and go do something. Go watch TV, go clean up your house, clean your closet out, clean your car, do something while it renders. Then I was like, nah, I need to go back into something more quicker. So I ended up getting the Max. Right? I ended up getting the Max, and the Max, it wasn't even new. It's not a new Max. I got it with a few dings here and there. Anyway, so getting the Max, Jesus, it's such a wonderful thing. There's no buffering in your edits. No matter how much layers, how much nodes, how much masking you do, there's zero buffer. Extract videos in seconds, not even minutes. Like video extracted, video shit so quick. I even forgot what I'm doing. So last night I got Premiere Pro and I was using it, and I never realized the playing field was not level. You are telling me that shit is easy. For y'all struggling to use DaVinci, try Premiere Pro. Easy. I used it for like an hour last night. I already like shit is easy. Color grading in it easy. Oh my god. Shit. I might edit the entire video in Premiere Pro. Yeah, tell me what you think. But DaVinci is crazy on your computer. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. So I'm gonna edit the video in Premiere, but the issue is I think I need to put some points where like different clips, because you have different clips shot today, so each clip is exposed differently. So I couldn't export the entire file from Premiere and then color grade it in DaVinci, because the color grade will affect the entire film, but the film was shot in different aspects, so you still need to export it for each individual cut, to color grade each individual cut. I want to say color grade each individual cut, not crazy color grade, but like expose each individual clip differently. Right? So I'm gonna try Premiere Pro. I'm gonna still use DaVinci, because if you don't use something for too long, you forget how to use it. So I don't want to ignore DaVinci Resolve and then 2-3 months from now I don't remember how to use DaVinci Resolve. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna still use both and see where stuff get us. But Premiere Pro is so easy. It's like CapCut. Yeah, Premiere Pro is like CapCut. Shit's easy. And I do a I have Premiere Pro on phone for mobile, and I use it for work. So I use Blackmagic and Premiere Pro on my phone for work. I have all these iron cameras, and none of these cameras actually is what's used in my business. Most money I've made it through my phone, not through these cameras. Shit. See? So I'm gonna walk through Premiere Pro. I'm gonna see what it's about. I'm gonna talk to y'all about it. So far, to me, it's just by using Mask and Premiere, it's very easy. Very easy. So I'm gonna just use Premiere right now and see how easy my workflow is. And I did get After Effects. And I got Adobe After Effects. Do I know how to use Adobe After Effects? Absolutely not. But what is YouTube for? Teach me about stuff. So I'm gonna do one of these videos. I already said I'm gonna do a video every day until I get better. That's a lie. I won't be doing that. I'm gonna do it whenever my endorphins are high or whenever my anxiety is low. I'm gonna do a video. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You probably asking, why do I have a mic? Well, to be honest, I have several mics. Yes, I'm still trying to find a mic that makes me feel better. Still trying to find a mic because each mic has its own personality. Do I have Bluetooth mic? Absolutely. I have two pairs of DJI wireless mics. Two pairs. Why two pair? I already had a pair. I lost it for several months. Couldn't find it for several months. Well, I couldn't find the transmitter for several months. Alright, I was like, alright, let's see me buy a new transmitter. I couldn't get a new transmitter. However, I could buy a transmitter and a mic and then use, obviously use both mics for that transmitter. So I was like, alright, let me just buy a single transmitter and a single mic and use it. Oh, summertime, people with a bike. I love a bike. Could I ride one? Absolutely not. I'm not riding slow. I'm gonna stay away from bikes. Don't give me no bike. I'm not riding that shit slow. I'm not. Promise you, I'm not. You got Chloe. I was thinking about actually using a spotlight though. Like, I have a professional light. I was thinking about shooting it from behind me, like putting it behind. Pause. But putting light behind me to like create a cast behind me. I think that's gonna make the video pop more. But I don't care. This is just a. I should care. That's the problem with me doing these videos. I should care about all of those other things because I have the resources to do it. So I was thinking putting the light behind me, shooting it at the back of my head and see if it actually casts a better scene for me. I already got the extension out. I just need to bring the light out. And I think I have to pull like the chair a bit further to like create some separation between me and the door. Cause listen, there's a YouTube out there. It's called Woodstock. I think it's from like England. It's called something than Woodstock, right? He taught me about the difference of colors to make your image better. So you see the grass green, the door red, the chair blue. You create like a 30-70% color shift in your video. It makes your video look better by these contrasting colors. So you in a green shirt standing in nature, not much separation, not much cool color grading. So create contrast colors, make your image pop. And I opt to get in. Well, this is the mic from my XLR handle, and it's a Sony ECM XM1, and this was always in my XLR handle. So all I did was get a Rode cable, 10-foot cable, Rode 10-foot cable, and here we are using this. Yeah. So something about the resistance of the card in my hand makes the video more better for me. Wireless mics just detaches you from your equipment, and I think it detaches me from you, right? Because wireless mic is when you're using your hand to do something. I'm not using my hand to do anything, so the resistance from this card is making it feel more official, more yeah. I've zero experience in holding mics, so I'm not sure like if I'm supposed to be holding the mic here. I don't know, but I'm gonna try holding it here so it doesn't block my face. As you can see, it's a huge mic. Well, the mic isn't this big. The mic is like this big, but the dead cat on it is pretty tall. Why did I get such a tall dead cat? Because in the future when you get a sensorizer mic, it's gonna be this big and you already have a dead cat for it. So plan for the future, not plan for today. Well, at least let me leave you with something for today, something to think about. I'm gonna show you one piece of gear every day and tell you why I got it or why I use it. Today we're gonna start off with this beautiful mic right here. Hope you can see it. I hope. Let me see if I can turn tracking off. So turn the tracking off my face. I'm gonna show you this deal. This is a mic. Alright, let me see if I can even bring this closer to you. How Sony be sometime when it's showing stuff like this. This is a mic. This is one of the first mics I got when shooting contents. Why did I get this mic? Because the internet convinced me that this was the best mic to get at the time. And so I did get this mic. And so far, this mic I've lived on my camera. This mic I've lived on several cameras, including what was the camera this mic got for? I think I got it for the, what is the name of that camera? I call it the baby. I call it the FX15. I think you know what camera I'm talking about. You see EV-M2. EV? Is it EV? No. Oh, shit. It's not an EV. Damn, I keep forgetting. I forget the name of my first camera. That was my first full frame camera. Well, not it was an APS-C sensor, but that's my first detachable lens camera. And I used that camera for quite a time, and I loved it. And I moved up to a FX30, which, with doing more research, moving up from a Mark II, EX Mark II, Sony EX Mark II. Anyway, moving from that camera to a FX30 it wasn't the best. The research I did recommended you moving up to a FX30, and in my opinion, I have a lot of lenses, and in my opinion, the FX30 is a great camera. However, it has its limitations, and one of the greatest limitations is the light coming into the sensor. And for that camera, a lot of lenses doesn't do it justice unless you're shooting in the day. If you're using your camera outside, FX30 is a perfect camera. It's APS-C, so if you put a full frame lens on it, it gives you depth, it gives you range. You know, a simple 100mm lens is now a 150mm lens on an APS-C sensor. True, but if I were to recommend you, I would say skip the FX30 and move to the FX3. Is it more money? It's like double the price. Yes, it's probably more than double the price. Shit, what am I telling you? Shit, what am I telling you, man? The position I am in, I can have the FX30. The position I was in when I wanted to trade up, I couldn't trade to a FX30, to a FX3. So I might be giving you bad advice. At that point in time when I wanted to trade up, I could not afford the FX3. Couldn't. No, I can. So this might be bad advice for you. We're probably not at the same index about choosing what camera you want. We're not. So I would shit. And if I should tell you to get an FX3, why not get an FX5? It's like $600 more to just get an FX5. So is the FX3 now worthless? So the FX3 is 4,200. FX5 is 4,800. Why would everyone not just get the FX5? And if everyone is getting the FX5, can y'all start selling the FX3 at a discounted price so I can get a couple of them? I don't mind, like, shit. Up a brother out, right? Discount that bitch, you know, drop that bitch for like 2,500, you know? We got a couple of them, you know? Multi-cam, I love the FX3. You all can keep the FX5. Keep it. Although, I think the color coming out of the FX5 is marvelous. It is. I've seen people post. It's marvelous. But I think I can replicate that color by using the FX3. I can. Or it's mostly teal and green. The FX5, the color shift is mostly teal and green. So if you're shooting and you push your not ISO, your damn shit. Am I brain dead right now? White balance. Listen. Push your white balance to like 7,900. Hear me out. Sounds crazy. Push your white balance to like 7,900 and then add split toning in DaVinci Resolve and tell me if that's not what the FX5 looks like. Do it. Push your white balance to 7,900. Shoot it in a day. Then use split toning from DaVinci Resolve. Increase your magenta. And that's the exact look of the FX5. The exact color code of the FX5. Right? That's it. I'm teaching you how to use your gear. But I'm not gonna kill y'all with a lot of talking. I'm not gonna kill y'all with a lot of talking today. It still shocks me sometimes when you're shooting a video and people like, when someone catches you shooting a video, they're like looking at you like, yo, I'm still not a professional. I'm still trying. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do my best. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave this video here because I know y'all got short attention span, and you probably already clicked off this video because it's not entertaining enough for you. So if you're a first time camera buyer, I mean stick around. I'll show you more about my gear and was this mic worth it? Yes or no? I think it might be it for directional audio. What I mean directional audio? If the person is directly in front of you, this is a perfect mic for you. Good cuts. It has several mics on top, so it separates where the audio is coming from. So it has multi channels. It's good. But I would go directly for a Bluetooth mic. It gives you more range. It gives you way more range than what this would give you. This is a vlogging mic. So if you're doing a lot of vlogging, perfect mic for you. But if you're gonna set up a tripod, be several feet away, a Bluetooth mic is sufficient. It's more than sufficient. But yeah, so that was my one take. That was my one product review I wanted to show you. Why I have it, why I don't. I no longer use it. It's just in a box, to be honest. Or it's nice. Whenever I strip my cameras down a lot. Just use the body when I'm like doing mounting, car mounting, or going out, because I'm not going out with a fully rigged camera. I use it. So once I'm going outside with just a camera, definitely using just this mic. Otherwise, you're not gonna see it. It's just gonna be in a box. So next episode we're gonna talk about another gear, why I have it, why I don't use it. So remember, take my advice with a grain of salt. I am not a professional. I am not. I'm just here talking to y'all about my findings. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Anything you want to say? No? Bye.